And you mean to tell me we can't even get to the dog on quarterback?
No. Hey, let's go to George because he's standing by. Hi, George.
Oh, nice.
Sorry we weren't streaming there for you early because I was looking forward to talking to you.
That's okay. Morning, everybody.
Morning.
Good
Kenny
morning,
just
George.
took the words out of my mouth about the special teams. I feel like Alabama with the kick six, or even better yet, that current, that little team up north, beating that team up north, also known as Michigan. So, what else can I fucking say? Really, nothing.
Take me through the
Yeah,
emotions.
I rarely blame special teams on the Browns. So this
Right.
one goes in the Chris Tabor book. And also, it's important. You need to tackle, not grab. Fucking tackle. How hard is it to tackle?
Well, let me ask you this, Pierre, because you're sitting here, and stay on the line, George. Yeah, and I was listening to this. Dustin Fox was talking about it after the game last night. On field goal, you've got your big heavies in there, right?
Right.
And those guys aren't exactly sprinters.
No.
And so if something like that happens, you're in trouble. And that's exactly what happened last night.
But you do have tight ends in there as your wings.
No, that's true.
Now, one thing about tight ends, they block for a hot second. They get the chance to turn. That's why they have more athletic guys as the wings. I played the wing in college all my years in there in special teams. Never got a block. I'm talking about I was going against some good guys. Bob Sanders was probably one of the best guys that you would go against. I blocked against Ed Reed before, who's one of the good skinners. But you come in, you push back out, then you can turn or you pivot back out to make sure the ball is blocked, so that you can turn and run and get somebody. Now, I was always taught if it is blocked, you can come in and get the ball yourself, or do whatever you have to do, or come in and try to help block those guys that got blown up. Them guys that got blown up, that's ridiculous. My thing is, you had 5 days off, you had time to prepare. They went to sleep on field goal. They thought Baltimore was not going to come, and they got 3 guys got blown up. That's ridiculous. 3 guys. That is freaking ridiculous, especially for somebody from Baltimore who just came off the practice squad, I believe.
It was hurt.
Oh, he was hurt.
Yeah.
So it doesn't make a difference. The fact of the matter is we got blown up, and that's terrible.
George, what else? What did Snowy say yesterday?
Snowy.
Where is Snowy?
Agony. What else is new? What else is new? He sat for X amount of weeks on rest and gets his first game, and it's depressing. Now, as for his friend from Columbus, Brutus, sorry.
Hey, George,
I promised
do you do little
myself
plays
that I
at
would
home with those
flash him
puppets?
if we beat that team up north. So, sorry, Mr. Woods. I know you're still from Glenville, but this is ecstasy right here.
Why
And it's
are you
also
doing that
nice
to
when
yourself?
it's an
I'm
ass
fine.
kicking.
Oh, okay.
I'm cool.
I'm just making sure.
Oh, yeah.
I know,
No
yeah.
worries.
Hey, George, I'm just curious. Do you ever have, the 3 of you, Snowy, and Brutus, do you guys have pretty good conversations some mornings, just hang out and talk to each other, maybe drink a cup of coffee? Or
No, I don't drink coffee. I
glass
drink
of
tea.
juice?
And no, we don't have conversations like that.
Oh, just
we
here.
just enjoy the game.
said,
Sometimes
"We
they shake them up a little bit and get frustrated. Last night after the game, I squeezed Snowy so hard, taking all my frustrations out on that
George, that didn't sound right.
wretched protrude. How does that field go? When kid plays his first game, he gets a blocked field goal, and they end up winning the game. Why the fuck can't that happen to us just once?
Yeah, I'm more intrigued with you choking Snowy. I'm curious.
Here.
Oh. Oh, boy. All right, George, thank you. We appreciate you joining us on a Tuesday version of Dogs on the Run.
No problem. You have a great day.
You too. I'm sure I'll see you on Twitter at some point during the day.
Take care,
and I
George.
think, listen, if George is talking about choking Snowy, there's a serious problem with this
That's
team.
scary.
This Browns team is in some serious trouble.
His wife got him that.
I never thought there was serious trouble, but once you're choking Snowy, you got a big problem.
Snowy's a Build-A-Bear that he was stroking at first, but now he's choking.
Yeah. It is? This is your first.
I'm
By the way,
just
you
saying
can't
it.
see Randy today.
George says it, not us.
Yeah, it's not us.
Yeah, he's the one who said he was stroking Snowy, now he's choking Snowy.
Yeah, something like that.
Hey, I'm just saying what he said, man. Kenny knows.
You got Howie? All right. All right, Howie's getting ready. This is more like Hangover Tuesday. Hi, Howie. How are you?
Yeah, man.
Wonderful. How are you?
Oh, boy.
What's going on?
Just your thoughts on the game last night.
You got to applaud the creativity. We can fuck up a game in more fashions than almost any team in history. Just terrible line play all around. And like Kenny said, the special teams sucked. I don't know what to say. I think the only way left to lose a game is we'll have Ray Farmer walking around on the sidelines, texting and trying to FaceTime, and he'll back out onto the field and inadvertently trip up our runner trying to score a winning touchdown or something fucked up like that.
Bleacher Report just put out a picture. It said, first, it's a picture of the defensive, just the defense. And it says, first in percentage of cap spent on defense, $62 million totally spent on defense. And the headline is money not well spent. 30th in points allowed per game, 30th in net yards per game allowed, and 32nd against the rush.
Sad.
Yeah.
That's unbelievable.
The only topper to that is Dwayne Bowe. Now that's money just totally pissed down the drain.
All right, so my question here, and I don't know,
get that to Marlon Moore.
Maybe Kenny, you've got a little more insight on this, and I don't. Is this Dwayne Bowe's fault that he's not playing, or is it Mike Pettine's fault that he's not playing?
I think
It's Ray Farmer's fault.
Yeah.
Because he should have never spent the money on him, and he might have been able to use that $9 million somewhere else. I blame
on
Ray
two
Farmer.
other players.
They're still like way under the cap, though. I mean, but they still had more money to spend.
You give a guy $9 million to sit on the bench. Where they do that at? Oh, my bad, Cleveland. Oh, sheesh. Wow. Good Lord.
But I mean, we sit here and we crushed Dwayne Bowe on this. Did he come in overweight? It looked like it. And I want to bring up something else.
He looks like a tight end and not a wide receiver.
Yeah, I agree with you. He does look more like a tight end than a wide receiver. But still, at 6'2" on fourth down when you need to have someone to throw to, and John Gruden was talking about last night. Marlon Moore.
That's what I'm saying. Now give Marlon Moore $9 million, Ray Farmer. I guarantee you won't do that.
You make it sound like you can take the money. Haven't you ever
because he gives it away
Let
like
me give you the corporate world speech on this, ready? Now, these are different piles of money. There's Marlon Moore pile, and then there's Dwayne Bowe pile of money. And, you know, the money
Who's giving you more?
You can't, well, that doesn't matter because the money in this pile can't go to the money in this pile because we've already done our budgets for the year. Didn't you understand that? How'd that feel?
And listen, and this is why Ray Farmer will not have a job after this year.
Jackie, if you want to be on the show, you got to stand back here, by the way. Let's just keep talking about your.
It is not that cold, Jackie.
Hirschman?
What's up?
Okay, Howie, thank you. Howie, we love you. We'll talk to you next week.
Have a great day.
You too. It's a Tuesday. We were all messed up here.
Sorry, Howie.
Thanks, Howie. We'll talk to you later.
Peace and boys.
How cold is it in that studio, Andy? My goodness.
Look at this.
I don't know. That's why I said it's not that cold, but you can't tell
Hirschman?
Jackie that. It's cold in there.
Did you watch the game?
Yeah, I did. I didn't stay up there. I watched all the highlights, or what we'll call them low lights.
Oh.
Wow, that's like original programming right there.
You got to do like this. Shots. She's taking shots.
So notice I had to get my own coffee.
I
because
yelled before I walked
You went
out.
to go get everybody on Dogs on the Run some coffee.
Okay,
no.
these are my
Except
teammates. Yes.
Me.
Well, listen, as I
got
walked
some
out of
grandmas.
the newsroom and said, would anyone like coffee? I yelled it pretty loud, didn't I, Randy? Did Pierre, you heard me yell it?
Yeah.
Right?
I went like this, Andy, and you walked away.
It's okay.
All righty, I'll go over there.
You can't, though. There's no camera over there.
Oh,
today.
okay,
So,
okay.
Let me describe it. This is very strange here. This gentleman here,
Yes.
Noah Hirschman.
Noah Hirschman. I know Noah.
He is
Keep going.
it says here,
Noah's reading. You want me to read this? Because I don't. Can we even hear your mic?
he is
Is your mic even on, Randy?
I think so. I pressed the button.
Here, wait, come here. Jackie's here. She's a professional reader.
Yeah.
Why don't you give this to Jackie? Jackie will come back, and she'll read this. Kenny, this is great stuff here.
He's a recent
Best show I've ever been a part of.
a disposed fantasy commissioner who wants to apologize about something.
He does? Okay, wait a second. Is that on Skype 1 or is this the...
This is Skype 1.
So wait a second. So what's the email?
Nice dress, by the way, Jackie.
Thank you.
Okay, so Jackie's going to read this, and then we'll go to Skype 1 after that?
He's ready to go.
All right, well, first, do we need to set it up with the email?
There is no really
The
email.
gentleman he's disgraced, and he wants to apologize about something.
Okay, go ahead. Here, first of all, we're going to let Jackie read this part.
Okay. He has prepared.
No,
a brief-
anchor voice. You got to get like real fake anchor
All right,
voice.
it is not a fake anchor voice. This is my normal voice, and
Sure
then
it
an
is.
anchor voice is 3 octaves below. 1, 2, 3. He wants to give you a brief formal apology that he will be ready to deliver. He wants to say sorry to you, Andy. Go.
To me,
He's
are we going to
laughing
Noah
right
or
now.
what are we doing here? Noah?
Noah, go.
Noah?
Hey guys, am I
Noah,
on?
how are you?
What's going on?
Not much. How you guys doing today?
We're tired. I mean, we both got about 2 hours of sleep. The stream didn't work. But the only thing going for me is that I get to sit here with a former professional football player and the world's greatest anchor right next to me, too, Jackie. So
You must be very tired.
I'm exhausted. All right, no, why are you apologizing?
Well, I was league commissioner, and I kind of manipulated the waiver wire in my favor, so I could pick up the obvious number one guy on the waivers that weekend, D'Angelo Williams.
Yes.
After my first-round pick, Le'Veon Bell, went down.
Yeah.
So, if you don't mind, I'd like to read off an apology letter I have to the city of Cleveland and my fantasy league.
Okay, go ahead. Sure, why not?
All right. Good morning, and thank you, Dogs on the Run, for having me. My name is Noah Wavergate Hirschman. I stand before you today ashamed and repentant for my role in a scandal that has shocked my fantasy football league. I abused my power as commissioner to cut the waiver wire line and secure D'Angelo Williams for my all too ironically named team, Who Do You Think You Are? I Am. I would like to thank my family, friends, my league mates, and our league spectators everywhere for your patience, understanding, and support during my stay in the doghouse. The doctors and staff have been amazing, and what I've learned in the last couple of weeks has been tremendous. I owe a private apology to a lot of people that have disappointed, but a very public one to my league. I take full responsibility for my actions, but it's my intention to work very hard to regain everyone's trust and respect. I understand this will take time, and it will only happen through what I do, not what I say. I look forward to monitoring my lineup that I've been forbidden to change and focusing on probably losing every game the rest of the season in my desire to be the best possible team owner, ex-commissioner, and man that I can be. I don't expect anyone to forgive me, and I hope these words can serve as the first of many steps in the right direction. Is it too late now to say sorry? Sincerely, who do you think you are? I am a cheat. I will now take any questions if you have them, Andy.
Okay, Noah, first of all, one, this has nothing to do with the game last night, so I'm kind of hesitant on the entire thing here. And two, I didn't really hear a sincere apology. Are you still in the league?
I am still in the league after a significant amount of backlashing from that.
Okay, two things. One, you should have to pay a fine to everybody else in your league for cheating.
Why?
And two, you should be out, man. There's no way you should. Are you even close to making the playoffs?
Yeah, I'll probably make the playoffs.
That's total BS. You
Why is he
cheated. You should be
apologizing?
out. What are you doing? Be a man. Be a real commissioner and be a man and say, I can't make the playoffs. DQ your own team. You
All right,
got
Anthony.
to.
There were a number of options thrown out there, and the league did take a vote, and that was one of them.
Yeah.
So they said I could either be kicked out of the league entirely. They said I could have to freeze my lineup the remainder of the year, and what happens, happens. And then they also said that nothing could happen, which wasn't the vote. Or if I won, then the league winnings would have to be passed on to the next year. And they ended up deciding that my lineup would be frozen for the rest of the year.
So your lineup is frozen, and if you win money, you can't win money this year, right?
Yeah, that rolls over to the
Can
pot
I
for
say
next
something?
year.
I'll buy that. Yes. What?
Why is he apologizing? I've tried to fix my league like 3 different times. You did nothing wrong.
Yeah, Randy's a cheater too, so it's
Why
cool.
are you apologizing?
Well, I have a conscience, and after the move happened, I felt pretty guilty about it.
All right, Noah, I'm glad that we could give you a platform for this morning, and if you need to apologize to anybody else, go ahead, and it's all good.
All right.
All right,
So
and
verdict
yeah, I
on
appreciate
Noah?
the time. And hey, the Browns, that was a disappointment last night, and I actually saw something on social media this morning that looked like the guy who returned that blocked field goal actually stepped out of bounds, which is a bummer. But you know what happens, happens.
It's the Browns, man. There's no rules. It's just like dogs on the run. Noah, thank you. What you doing there?
You got
Thanks,
an
guys.
X.
Have a good Tuesday.
No, what
No, you got an X, buddy.
You got an X for doing it?
Once a cheater, always a cheater. What
I got
else
the
is
X.
cheating?
Oh man.
Oh
That's
my
tough.
God! No, you're getting crushed. All right, no, we'll talk to you later. Are we moving on? Let's go back to.
A flurry of activity. Kenny wrote it probably.